Hey everybody, and welcome to my shop. A couple weeks ago I bought this old and beat up Horsebox because I want to turn it into a tiny camper. The first steps was simply to get rid of everything that I don't need. There was a lot of broken materials and rotted wood, and I just had to clean the whole thing out. And then the next step was to rebuild the frame and give it a new structure. And now it's time to rebuild the shell of the camper, which means I get to decide how the whole thing looks. And that is a huge opportunity, and actually one of the reasons why I wanted to build my own camper in the first place, because I don't like how these off-the-shelves campers look like. It's just too much plastic, ugly colors, and the general design, it just doesn't speak to me. So I spent a lot of time thinking about how I want my camper to look and feel. And eventually I settled on a couple things. I looked at objects that I really like, and I realized that most objects that I love look better when they're used. So over time, as they get damaged, they look better and better. And that made me realize I just like to see use in objects. So I chose a material that can take a beating, that is durable, and that looks better when it's a little bit damaged. And of course, that material is aluminum. But I also wanted to go for some more emotional design, a little bit of nostalgia. So I decided to add some wooden accents. And the last thing I wanted to have in my visual concept is sustainability. So I will use as many recycled objects as possible. In this case, for the outer shell, I went with some recycled windows that I got from a salvage yard. They were $70, by the way, super cheap, awesome looking windows. But enough theory, let's take a look at the progress. say, I am honestly blown away with how good the camper looks already. I'm surprised. I mean, I chose all these materials and I did that for a reason, but the way it all came together, I am very, very, very happy with this. Even the metal brake that I half-assed a little bit, to be honest, it still did what it had to do, and it all just worked out. It all worked out. It all went right, and that feels really good. I am very, very proud of my process so far, and I cannot wait to take this thing on the road. But there's still so much to do. Next week I will work on the insulation. I also have to build a door and another window for the back. It needs a kitchen, it needs a bathroom. I wanted to have a toilet, it needs a bed, it needs a desk. There's still so much work to do, and I cannot wait to continue working. So, guys, I want to thank you for joining me on this adventure. I want to thank you for watching the video, and I will see you next week with a new episode. Bye.